Hello, my name's Russell Preston Brown, and welcome once again to The Russell Brown Show. In this episode, I'm going to demonstrate how to capture a really great-looking light painting here on an iPhone 12. Check out some of these examples that you see here on the screen right now. Yes, I have come up with a super user tip and technique to get really great results. Okay, let's get started.
Let's get right into this and discover the secrets to capturing light painting with an iPhone 12 Pro. Of course, it all starts with a good sturdy tripod because I'm capturing a 30-second exposure. And here are the light tubes that I'm using for this project. You could use any number of light sources for light painting, but these are great. You can find them here at lightpainting.store, right here. Okay, now that we have our light source, let's give this a try. If you set up your phone on a tripod and capture a 30-second exposure in the night mode, and then use this tube to light paint the scene, this is the result you will get. It looks pretty good, but it can be better. Notice that the brightest area here in the center is overexposed. Also notice that the colors are not super rich, and the scene seems a little bit overlit. However, if you add a number 3 ND filter, you get even better results. Nice, rich colors. None of the areas are overexposed, and the transparency through the light painting looks fantastic. In this project, I used a number 3 to number 5 variable ND filter from Polar Pro. There are several ND filters on the market. This one worked out really well. The results are fantastic. Run some experiments of your own, but I found the number 3 worked really well. Now, let's review the iPhone 12 Pro settings that I used in combination with this ND filter. First of all, I went into my camera system settings on my iPhone 12 Pro. Up here to Formats, and then down here to Apple Pro RAW. This is one of the most important steps before starting your project. You need to switch into the Apple Pro RAW format, right here. Now, let's take a look at the camera settings. For example, here, I've selected the camera, and by the way, I'm using the native iPhone camera for this project. Here I have this set up. I'm going to go into the scene and do my light painting. But first, I want to make sure my exposure is set all the way to the maximum 30 seconds. I get my best results with a full 30-second exposure. Now there's a little bit of ambient light in this scene as well because the moon is just setting. So that's the perfect conditions for a great light painting. I have a little bit of ambient light, and then I start the 30-second exposure, I walk into the scene, and I do my light painting. I simply turn the light on and then off when I'm done with my light painting. The results can look fantastic. Now here's a special bonus discovery that I made when I was out doing photography in Pismo Beach. Someone was setting off fireworks, so I quickly spun my camera around, pointed it in the direction with the number 3 ND filter still on my camera, and I started the exposure for 30 seconds. The fireworks went off and I captured this. So, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, this technique can be used for fireworks as well. Okay, there you have it. A quick review of my tips and techniques for getting really great results when working with light painting and an iPhone 12 Pro. Give it a try.